A very lovely hello to all my 10 champion kids, my lovely kids. How are you all? I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping you all are good, fit and fine, and you all are studying well. You all are preparing for your board examination with complete determination, with complete focus, and yes, we are here to boost you. So in this video, in this session, in today's session, we'll be discussing surface areas and volumes. So first of all, I welcome you everyone on your favorite channel, favorite platform, Deeksha Vedantu, where we are giving you complete academic solutions. So welcome everyone, my all 10 champion kids. Welcome to the program of Operation 95 Plus for you all. So in this video, we will be doing 2, 3 and 4 marker question of surface areas and volume. And the most important thing is we'll be dealing with all important PYQs here. So I'm going to solve so many PYQs, and the category of the question will be 2, 3, 4 and 5 marker. Most expected questions. So my dear lovely kids, the students who have already subscribed the channel, well done, congratulations, you will be getting future notification on time. And the students who are new here kindly and who have not subscribed the channel yet, I request you everyone kindly subscribe the channel so that you can get further notification of every video on time and you can get advantage. Yes, we are giving you something wonder, and we are very concerned about your performance, for your performance in your board examination, and we are also dreaming that you all can score good marks in your boards and you all can score 95 plus. Yes, I know you all are very concerned, you all are putting your 100% effort, you all are doing hard work, and we are here to push you. Yeah, whenever you'll be demoralizing or demotivating, we are here to guide you furthermore. So no need to worry about, my dear lovely kids, we are here. So whenever you feel any kind of difficulty, any challenge, any problem, just let me know. We are here. All the teachers are giving you complete academic solution here on the channel of Deeksha Vedantu. So don't worry. Just be focused, be determined, and please do time management well, because your time, this period is very crucial for you. So this is my request to everyone, my all 10 champion kids. Please isolate yourself from the world for just 2 or 3 months, because you all are, of course, you all are looking forward to get good marks in your examination, and you all wants to make your parents proud, right? So for this, you have to be very concerned, very focused, and just please isolate yourself from the world and just make friendship with your books and copies only, just for 3 months only, my dear lovely kids. This 3 months will give you the result, because at the time of result, on the day of result, whenever your result come, there will be 2 kind of faces. One face who will be smiling with pride, and one with sad face. So decision is yours, choice is yours, what kind of face you will be having, right? So this is your crucial time, you have golden time. Please stay focused and follow us. Whatever we are providing you here, stick with the channel and just go through the video. We are giving you live sessions as well, right? So in that live session we are discussing about most important objective questions, 1 marker question. Because you all know this year the exam pattern is already been changed. So we are focusing on MCQ as well. So how you can tackle the MCQ, how you can solve the MCQ, what kind of strategy you should apply. So we are giving you live session as well, right? So in this video, in this recorded form of video, we'll be solving 2, 3, 4 and 5 marker question. Most important PYQ means the subjective questions we are going to do here, and most expected. So let's begin without wasting a second here. Okay, let's move to the first question, very first question, my dear lovely kids. So look at the question. I hope you can do this question. The question is, the volume of a right circular cylinder with height equal to the radius is 25 whole 1 by 7 centimeter cube. Find the height of the cylinder. So this question is been asked by the board in the year 2020 in the category of 2 marks. So this question carry 2 marks. So how we can proceed? Look, the volume of right circular cylinder is this. This is the volume, because the unit is centimeter cube, and the unit centimeter cube denotes the unit of volume. If the square is there, the unit will be of area. If cube is there, either centimeter cube or meter cube or millimeter cube or hectometer cube, doesn't matter. If cube is there, means we are talking about volume. So this is volume, right? But one condition is given here, the volume of cylinder, the height of the cylinder is equal to the radius. So we can write here, given is height equals to r. right? Height equals to, or one thing is given here, right? And we have to find out the height. We have to find out the height of the cylinder, and the height, the value of volume is given here. So we know volume of cylinder is what? Pi r square h. My dear lovely kids, if you want to get good marks in surface area and volume, please remember all the formulas. If you have not memorized the formula yet of cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, you cannot solve the question. So this is my request to everyone, please memorize the formula. Please keep remember the formula, because the formula is everything here. And the mathematical calculation, because this chapter requires so much of mathematical calculation. So your mathematical calculation should be very strong and very accurate, and all the formula should be with you, right? So that you can tackle the question. Otherwise, these questions you cannot do. The formula, the accuracy, and the speed of calculation. These 3 points, tips are very important for this chapter especially. So the volume of the cylinder is basically pi r square h, and the volume is already given 25 whole 1 by 7 equals to pi. We know pi is equals to 22 by 7. Hint is also given here, use pi. R is equals to already h, so we can replace r by h square, because r is equals to h. This h is already here. So what will be the function? 25 into 7, that will be, what will be? 175 plus 176 divided by 7, 22 by 7 into h cube. H square into h will be h cube. So can we cancel 7 by 7 here? So h cube is equals to 176 divided by 22. On cancelling this, we are getting 8 here. So h cube will be equals to 8, and 8 can also be written as 2 to power 3, because 8 is the cube of 2, right? So here is h cube, here is 2 cube. So h will become equal to 2 centimeter. So this is the answer. Look at the question. Just go through the language, what the question is saying, and try to solve the question step wise. Put the values, go through the language, whatever the information is given in the question, just implement those information in your solution. This is the way. So answer is 2 centimeter. Next, question number 2. Okay, so question number 2 is, a solid is in the form of a cylinder with hemispherical ends. If there are, this ends term is here, it implies that there are 2 hemispherical ends, right? 2 hemispheres are there, which are connected with cylindrical part. So the total height of the solid is 20 centimeter, and the diameter of the cylinder is also given. Find the total volume. Easy question. It carries 3 marks, and this question has been asked in the year 2019. Let me solve this question for you, everyone. So this is very easy question. So draw the diagram first. So there is a cylinder. Okay, and one hemisphere is here, other hemisphere is here, right? The total height of the solid is 20 centimeter, means this will be the total height from top to bottom, exactly from this point to this point. This is the total height. And what will be the total height? This is 20 centimeter, right? Now, the diameter of the cylinder is 10 centimeter. Very good. The diameter is 10 centimeter. So this will be the diameter. And one thing is clear, if this is the total 20 centimeter and the diameter is 7, so the radius will be 3, and this also will be 3, and if this will be 3, this will be also 3, and the addition of these two will be 7. So 3.5, sorry, the half of 7 is 3.5. So this 3.5 will combine, will give 7. So the total height is 20 centimeter, and these two is equals to 7. So the difference of 20 and 7 will be 13, and which will be the height of the cylinder. So the exact height of cylinder will be 13 centimeter. Hope it is clear to everyone. Why? Because the complete height is 20 centimeter, and this is 3.5, half of 7, and here this is also 7, so this will be the half of 7, 3.5 centimeter, and this will be 3.5 centimeter radius, and the 3.5 will be 7, and the difference of, if we subtract 7 from this 20, complete 20, so this will be 13. Right, now solve the question here. We have to find the total volume of the solid. So what will be the total volume? The volume of cylinder plus volume of hemispherical ends, right? So we can write here the total volume of solid will be equal to what? Volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder plus what? Volume of, there are two hemispherical ends, and the magical thing is both are equal. Not magical, this is very simple, both are equal. Sorry, saying magical, what kind of magical thing? Both are similar, right? So we can write here 2 into what? Volume of hemisphere. Right, now solve it. Volume of cylinder, the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. You must remember the formula, my dear lovely kids, you must remember the formula. I'm begging to you everyone, please remember the formula, please memorize the formula in surface area and volume. Okay, and the volume of hemisphere is equals to 2 by 3 pi r cube. I hope you have understood it. So, because as you know, the radius are equal here, the radius of hemisphere and the radius of cylinder. So, can we take common here? What we can take common here? We can take common pi r square. So, only h will be there, and here will be 4 by 3, and 1 r will be there. I hope this is clear to everyone. So, pi is equals to 22 by 7, and the radius is what? 3.5, because the diameter is 7, and 3.5 can also be written as 3.5 by 10, right? And this is pi r square, so we can write here 35 by 10 into 35 by 10, right? And here h is 13 plus 4 by 3, and again the radius is equals to 3.5, and 3.5 can be written as again 35 by 10. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? Now solve this. This 7 will cancel this 5 will cancel this 2, this will cancel here 11. So again we can cancel 2 5 ja 10 and 7 5 ja. So what we are getting here, 11 and 7 will be 77 by 2, and under bracket what will be there? Can we cancel this? 2 2 ja 4, 5, and 5 will cancel this 7. So what we are getting here, 13 plus this will be 14 by 3. Okay, so I'm using this space. Okay, so the total volume will be 77 by 2, under bracket will be, on taking the LCM, this will be 39, right? So 39 plus 14 divided by 3. So this will be 77 into 53 divided by 6. On multiplying 77 by 53, 4081. 4081. Right. So now divide this 4081 by 6. So what will be the answer? Let's divide it. 6 6 36. Can we take carry as 4? Oh, sorry, difference is 4, and this is 8. So 6 8. Wow, this is directly cancelling. So and here is 1. So can we put here 0 point? So this will be 0 6 1. So approximately 680.1. 680.1. As we are finding here volume, and these dimensions are in centimeter, so the volume will be centimeter cube. I hope this is clear to everyone. So this is the total volume of the solid. Take the screenshot of the solution, and this is my humble request. Kindly go take your copy, pen, and go through the video again and again, because these question you might get this question in your examination, either in your pre-board exam, or such question can also come in your board exam. Yes, this question can also come in your board examination. As it is not will be there, but you know the question will be a bit matchable. The language will be same. I hope this is clear too. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Next question. Question number 3. A wooden article was made by scooping. Scooping means to remove some part from any solid. To cut out some part from any solid, right? So a wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of a solid cylinder, as shown in figure. There is no figure is given, so I will draw the figure, because I have already told you such question required diagram. if you do not have diagram, you cannot proceed the solution, right? So what we have to do here, like draw the diagram first. So there a wooden article was made by scooping out two hemispheres from each end of a solid cylinder. So let's say, my dear lovely kids, there is a solid cylinder. Let's say this is a solid cylinder here, and a wooden article was, this is the solid cylinder, but it is a piece of wood here, because wooden we are making here wooden article. So the solid cylinder is of wood. Okay, so scooping two hemispheres. So one hemisphere we are scooping here, and other hemisphere we are scooping here from this side. You know in any party, or when you take ice cream, by scooping the ice, there is an instrument to scoop the ice cream, right? So hemispherical attachment is there. So that is all about scooping. This is called scooping. Whenever we are extracting the ice cream from ice cream box, so there will leave ice cream hemispherical shape over there. So this is called scooping process, right? So we have scooped here, one hemisphere here, other hemisphere here at that both ends, right? As shown in the figure. If the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeters, so mark the values here. So this is the height, 10 centimeter, and its base radius is 3.5 centimeter. So this is 3.5 centimeter, right? Find the total surface area of the article. My dear lovely kids, so look how you should tackle this question, how you can solve this question easily. I'm giving you a trick. Let's say earlier, before scooping the hemispherical end, how was the wooden block? The wooden block was completely packed of cylindrical shape. Once as we scooped the hemispherical end from that piece of cylindrical wood, so when you look at the ends, you will be observing that there is a scooped portion of hemisphere. So if you observe the complete solid cylinder after scooping two hemisphere, so how the cylinder, how the wooden block will look like, right? There are one scooped portion here, so there will be a hemispherical dig over there, right? And here at the other end, one hemispherical scooped portion again will be there, right? So how we can find the total surface area? So whatever portion that you can see, you can look. So whatever the portion you can see, one portion you can see the boundary, the wall of the cylinder, which is curved surface area, and one portion will be the hemispherical scooping. So this will be also curved surface area. So whenever you will be observing in any question a scooped portion of hemisphere, so what you have to take? The curved surface area of hemisphere, because we can observe the curved surface area only. There is no covering from the hemisphere, so only curved surface area of hemispherical will be taken over there, right? So to find the total surface area of the article after scooping two hemisphere, so how we can find? Look, total surface area of the article will be what? Curved surface area of cylinder, yes. The wall of cylinder will be there, because after scooping the two hemisphere, there will be no any impact on cylindrical wall. So there will be the wall of cylinder. So we are taking the CSA of cylinder, curved surface area of cylinder, plus what will take? Only the curved surface area of hemisphere. But the hemisphere are two. There are two hemispheres. So we can write here 2 into CSA of hemisphere, which are scooped, right? Now you know formula. Do you know formula? Do you know formula? You don't know formula, right? Some of you might know formula. Whoever has not memorized the formula yet, please go and memorize the formula. It's your board exam. Don't compromise with your boards, because the time will never return back. Okay, so the CSA of cylinder will be 2 pi RH plus 2 into the CSA of hemisphere is 2 pi r square. As we know, both the radius are equal, so we can modify this equation 2 pi RH plus 2 to 4 pi r square. What we can take common here? we can take common 2 pi r. So here will be h plus only 2 and r will be there, right? Now solve the equation. 2 into pi will be 22 by 7. R is what? The diameter is 3.5. Okay, so radius is 3.5. I apologize. Here, this is the radius, my dear lovely kids. This is the radius 3.5. Okay, 3.5 directly the radius. So 3.5 can also be written as 35 by 10 because after point there is only one digit. So we can write 35 by point. Okay, so the height is 10 here plus 2 into 3.5. Now solve the question. So we can cancel 7, 5, 5, 2, again 2, 2. So we are getting 2 into this 10 plus 3.5 into 2 will be 7. So what we are getting here? 22 into 17. What will be the result? 22 into 17. Multiply it. 22 into 17 will be 144, 154, 22, 4, 7, 3. We are getting here 374. What we are finding here? Area. So we'll put here centimeter square because the dimensions were given in centimeter. So the square will be there. Centimeter square. This is the question. Because we have scooped this. This portion is scooped here, right? And one scooped portion is here, hemispherical end. So the total surface area will be summation of curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of both the hemisphere. I hope you have understood it. Okay, with the radii of the base, next question, question number 4 for you. I hope you can understand the question. At least you should understand the question. I am solving the question here for you, but at least you should go through the question, what question is saying, so that you can try yourself. Okay, if the radii of the bases of a cylinder and a cone are in the radii. Okay, so look what informations are given here. First, given is what? Given is that if the radii of bases of cylinder and cone, okay, there are two solids, there are two geometrical shapes. One is cone and other is cylinder. And look, the radius, the radii of the bases of a cylinder and a cone are in the ratio of 3:4. So we can write here radius of cylinder to radius of cone. For cone, I am using here CO. Okay, let's say instead of taking C and CO, we can take directly R1 and R2 because it was might confusing. So R1 divided by R2. R1 is the radius of cylinder. I'm assuming, and R2 is the radius of cone. Right, this is 3/4. Very good. Okay, now heights are in the ratio. So H1 divided by H2 is 2/3. Okay, these two informations are provided to you. R1 and H1 is all about cylinder and R2 and H2 is about dimensions of cone here. But what we have to find here? Find the ratio of their volumes. Wow, find the ratio of their volumes, right? So volume of cylinder is what? Pi R1 square H1. This is the formula of cylinder. But I am taking 1 here because I have already assumed the radius of R as R1 and the height of cylinder is H1. So that's why I am taking here as well. And volume of cone will be what? 1/3 pi R2 square H2. But the question is asking to find the ratio. So divide it. So what will happen? The pi will cancel by pi. So VC by VCO will be, we can shift this 3 at the top, 3 into R1 divided by R2 whole square, and this will be H1 divided by H2. Now put the values. VC by VCO. This is 3 is already there. This R1 by R2 is given here 3/4. So 3/4 whole square, and this H1 by H2 is 2/3. 2/3, right? So this will be 3 into 9/16 into 2/3, right? So can we cancel this 3 by this 3, and this 2 will cancel this by, so answer is 9 by 8, so the answer is 9 ratio. Answer for you, answer for you. Okay, so 9 ratio 8. Is there any confusion? My dear lovely kids, just let me know. If you are still having any kind of difficulty, please let me know. Give your feedback in your comment section. If you are really enjoying this solution, so try to do this question by your own after ending the session. Okay. Now move to the question number 5. A cubical block of side 10 centimeter is surmounted by a hemisphere. What is the largest diameter that hemisphere can have? See, this question is interesting, and this question carry 3 marks and is been asked in the year 2015. Very good. So look, surmounting, you know what about surmounting? Surmounting means whenever we connect any geometrical shape on any other body. Surmounting, like I have a cubical block and I'm keeping a cylinder on the top of cubical block. I'm using a glue or using a Fevicol, whatever. If I'm sticking the cylindrical body on a cubical block, and this is called surmounting. This process is called surmounting, right? So this is all about. So there is a cubical block, same, and what is being surmounting here? This is surmounted by hemisphere. So draw the diagram. After drawing the diagram, then you can move to the further language what the question is saying. So how we can draw the diagram? Let's say this is oh my god, this is a cubical block, right? Let's say this is a cubical block. How is the cubical block? Wow. Okay, this is a cubical block of side 10 centimeter. So the side is of 10 centimeter. Wow. Now, surmounted by hemisphere means we are here surmounting a hemisphere at the top this way. And you know, the hemispherical, if you are surmounting a hemispherical body on a cubical block, so the circular portion will be here. So this will be a circle, perfect circle. I'm not able to draw the diagram in 3D, but look, you can visualize. Let me color the hemisphere by yellow color, with yellow color. So look, now I hope you have understood it. So this is the circular portion of hemisphere. Okay, like this way. So this hemisphere is being surmounted on the cubical block, leaving these corners. There are 4 corners leaving over there because the portion of hemisphere is perfectly circular. So there will be 4 corners left over there. Okay, remaining. So what is the largest diameter? What will be the possible largest diameter if you are surmounting a hemispherical body on the cubical block? So the diameter will be the complete length of the side. This will be the diameter. Let me draw the diameter of this hemisphere using red color. So this will be the diameter. Whatever is the side length of the cubical block, that will be the possible largest diameter. So I am doing here the largest diameter will be what? Side of cubical block. Simple. Yes, the diameter will be the side of cubical block, and the side of cubical block is 10 centimeter. So the diameter is 10 centimeter. Simple. And if the diameter is 10 centimeter, it implies that the radius will be 10 by 2, and which will be 5 centimeter. First information we have given here, the largest diameter that hemisphere can have, question marks. So the question mark has been solved. Now move to the second Question: find the cost of the painting the total surface area of the solid so formed at the rate of rupees 5 per square centimeter. Very interesting. So look, here we have to find the costing to paint this surface. Let's say this is a building, this is a room, and we have a dome in the shape of hemisphere at the top of the room, cubicle room, and we want to paint the room. So what will be, we want to paint this solid, so what will be the total costing? Don't assume room, because room is, one side will be hidden up at the ground, but here this is the solid, so we'll be considering this base as well. So rupees 5 per square centimeter, and the square centimeter is giving you the clue for area. So you have to find the total surface area here. So what will be the total surface area? Look how we can approach it. So the total surface area will be, I am doing here, the total surface area, the total surface area of the solid, will be what? The total surface area of TSA of cubicle block plus this hemispherical dome. The circular portion is already hidden inside, so we will not be considering the circular portion. We'll be considering only curved surface area. Yes, that curved surface area will also be painted, right? So curved surface area of hemisphere minus, if we are taking total surface area block, means we are considering all 6 sides here. This 6 square shape portion, 1 square, 2 square, and again on the top, at the top there is one more square, but we are taking here total surface area, so we have to subtract this circular portion. Yes, we have to subtract this circular portion, because at the top only corners are living, so we have to minus what? Circular base of hemisphere. I hope you have got this point, and this is the important point in this solution. To study the diagram, to study the clarity, the diagram with complete clarity, this create the difference between a normal mindset student and topper mindset student. Just look at the diagram carefully first. So the total surface area of cubicle block, we all know 6L square, 6 into side square. Curved surface area of hemisphere, we all know 2 pi r square, minus circular base, this circular base, and circle is what? Circle is minus pi r square. So I am shifting this solution here this side, so this will be 6L square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square will be only pi r square. So 6 into the side of cubicle block is 10 here, so 10 square plus, we can use pi as 22 by 7 into radius is 5 here, so 5 square will be 25. Now solve this. 10 square is 100 into 6 will be 600, plus this will be 22 into 25. What will be the result? This will be, okay, 550. This will be 550, and it will be divided by 7. So divide this value by 7. So what will be the result? 7 7 49 60 5 8 46 40.75 78.5 approximately 78.5. So we are getting here 678.5, okay, centimeter square. But the question is asking to find the costing for the painting, and the cost is 5 rupees per centimeter square, means the cost to paint the 1 centimeter square is rupees 5, but the total area is here. So cost to paint the solid will be 678.5 into this value. Now solve this question. What will be the result? I am waiting for your answer. What will be the result? Because here is multiplication, so we cannot skip it. We have to do it. We will have to do it. 678.5 into 5 will be 5, 25, 42, 2, carry 4, 35, 4, 9, carry 3, 33. So the answer will be 3392.5 rupees. This is the answer. This will be the total costing to paint this solid. I hope you have understood it. So write down the solution. If you want to take the screenshot, take it fast so that we can move forward to the next question. Question number 6. Okay. Now, so look at the question. The question is 339. Yeah, approximately equal 3392.5. Okay. So the next question number 6 is, an empty cone is of radius 3 cm. This is very interesting question, I think. Very interesting. Look, the question is what? An empty cone is of radius 3 cm. Okay, so mark the information here in the diagram. So I'm marking here. Let me use red color because red color will be more visible on white color. So I think red color. Okay. So this radius is of 3 cm and the height is 12 cm. This height is 12 centimeter. Right. Ice cream is filled in so that the volume lower part, so that the lower part of the cone is, which is 1/6 of the volume of the cone is unfilled. Okay. So when the ice cream seller is filling the ice cream in this cone, so this portion remain empty without ice cream, and the ice cream filled till here. At the top, look at the top, this is the spherical shape of ice cream here. So this portion is not filled, this is empty, which is 1/6 is the volume, and we have to find the total volume of the whole. See, if 1/6 of the this solid, if 1/6 part of this solid is unfilled, means the part which is filled will be the part of the cone which is filled will be what? 1 minus 1/6. Yes, if 1/6 is empty, if 1/6 portion is empty, so 1 minus 1/6, because 1/6 is the fraction, and fraction, the whole is 1, the complete will be 1. So this will be what? 5/6 of the volume of cone. Yes, the 5/6 portion will be filled with ice cream because 1/6 is empty. So 1 minus 1/6, that will be 5/6 of the volume which is filled with ice cream. Simple. So the total ice cream will be at this portion, this hemispherical top here. This is ice cream, and this portion is of ice cream. Right. So the total volume will be, volume of ice cream will be, I can solve directly. Volume of ice cream. Volume of ice cream. Okay. Volume of ice cream will be volume of hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere. Hemispherical top. I can write hemispherical top, because this hemispherical portion is at top, plus 5/6. Yes, this is the concept, volume of cone. So we can write here volume of hemisphere. We know volume of hemisphere is 2/3 pi r cube plus 5/6 volume of cone, 1/3 pi r square h. Now solve. I'm solving here this side. So this will be 2/3 pi r cube. Pi, I'm leaving pi is as it is, and r cube. R is what? R is the radius, which is 3 centimeter. This is 3 centimeter. Here, this is the radius, 3 centimeter, right? So the cube, this is cube here, so the cube of 3 will be 27 plus 5 by 6 into 1 by 3 into pi and r square h. R is again 3, so square of 3 will be 9 and the height of the cone is 12 here, so I'm putting 12. Now solve this. So this will be 6 2 ja 12, 3 3 ja, and here 9 will cancel 27 by 9, 9 2 ja 18, this is 18 pi plus here 5 3 15 and 30 pi. So can we write here 18 plus 30 will be 48 pi. 48 pi, and we have pi is equals to 3.14. 3.14. Now please multiply. What will be the answer? So we have to multiply 314 by 48. What will be the result? This is 2, 11, 3, 1 is left, 25, 16, 5, 12. So the result will be 2, 7, 0, 5 and 1. 150.72, and as we are finding here volume and the dimensions are given in centimeter, so the answer will be centimeter cube. This is the answer. I hope you have understood. Kindly take the screenshot and try to solve this question by your own after the session ending. So question number 7 here. The inner and outer radii of a hollow cylinder surmounted on a hollow, again draw the diagram, on a hollow hemisphere of same radii are 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively. If height of the cylinder is 14 centimeter, find its total surface area inner and outer. See, my dear lovely kids, so this question consists a term here hollow. Hollow, you know hollow, the difference between hollow and cylinder. Hollow means the solid which is having space inside it, and the solid which is completely filled by any metal or wood or whatever, completely filled, that is called solid. Here in this question there is a cylinder which is hollow, right, and surmounted on a hollow hemisphere. Very good. We have to find the total surface area. So draw the diagram first. The inner and outer radii of a hollow cylinder surmounted on a hollow hemisphere. Okay, so there is a hemisphere. I'm drawing the cylinder first. So let's say this is cylinder here, and this is surmounted on hemisphere. Hemisphere is not drawn good, so let me draw it again. This is hemispherical end, and this cylinder is surmounted on this hemisphere. Now, as you know, the term hollow is here, means this cylinder is hollow. This way, this is hollow. So the diagram will be this. The diagram will look like, okay, oh my god, what happened here? Okay, so this is hollow. Okay, this is the complete diagram here. Okay, I hope you have understood it. Now look at the informations given here in the question. So the information is given here. Same radii are 3 centimeter. The inner and outer radii of a hollow cylinder surmounted on a hollow hemisphere of same radii are 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter respectively. Means the inner radii, this radii is of 3 centimeter. This 3 centimeter, and the outer radii means this. I should use another color, so I can draw here also. This radii, this is of what, my dear lovely kids? This is of 4 centimeter, right? So the complete radius from here, this is 4 centimeter, and the radius till here is 3 centimeter. I hope you have understood it. Okay, So no need to draw the radius here because the diagram seems a bit confusing. Okay, diagram looks a bit confusing, so let me erase it first. Okay, very good. So the inner radii Ri is 3 centimeter and the outer radii is 4 centimeter. Okay, and if the height of the cylinder is 14 centimeter, this is the height, only cylinder, so this is a 14 centimeter. So height of cylinder is 14 centimeter. These are the given informations. Then find the total surface area, inner and outer. So find the total surface. How I can find? So here, if you look at the diagram, complete diagram, so what portion you can look, what portion you can observe, you can see the portions, only the portions we can see is the curved surface. So we will only consider the curved surface here, the curved surface area of this. So what we can do, we can find the curved surface area here. So what will be the result? Look, the total surface area, first find the curved surface area of inner cylinder, right? So this will be curved surface area 2 pi RH, 2 pi r. For inner cylinder I am using the radius Ri, right? So what will be the answer? 2 into pi is 22 by 7 and the radius is already 3. Okay, so just leave it in the form of pi. At the end we will put the value of pi, because taking the pi here in initial condition the result will be very complex. 2 pi, radius is what? Inner is 3 and the height is what? 14. So this will be what? This will be what? 42 into 2 pi and this will be 84 pi. Similarly, CSA of outer cylinder, right? The formula will be 2 pi r. For outer I am using ROH. So 2 into pi RO, the outer radius is 4 and the H is what? 14. So this will be what? 56 into 2 pi and this will be 112 pi. Centimeter square we can put here, centimeter square. Okay, now same, find out the curved surface area of cylinder, hemisphere, because we can also see the hemispherical part here and the curved surface area part is only visible. So curved surface area of hemisphere, and I'm taking here inner. So the formula of curved surface area is what? 2 pi r square, right? So 2 pi and the inner radius will be 3 square. So this will be 9 to 18 pi centimeter square. Similarly, curved surface area of hemisphere outer, and this will be, my dear lovely kids, this will be what? 2 pi. For inner I am taking Ri and for outer I am taking RO, 2 pi RO square. So this will be 2 pi and the outer radius is 4 centimeter. So 4 square will be 16. So 2 pi 16, this will be 32 pi centimeter square. But one thing is very important to be noticed here. This portion, this is also be there, this portion, understood? This, and which is the difference of circular part. Inner circle, we have to subtract the inner circle from outer one. Student makes, so many of you might made mistake here, because this is also be considerable over there. We cannot ignore that circular part, which is the difference of outer and inner. So what we can do here, now find this area, difference in circular portion, right? And this will be what? Pi r square pi r square outer minus pi r inner square. So pi outer radius is what, my dear lovely kids? 14. So 14 square minus this will be pi inner is 3 square. So this will be 16 pi square. 16 pi minus 9 pi will be 8 pi centimeter square. So here will be 7 centimeter square, right? So but the question is asking to find the total surface area. We have just calculated the area of the separately, the cylinder and hemisphere and the difference of the circular part, but we have to find the total surface area, inner and outer. So what we have to do, we have to add these all 5, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this will be the total surface area. Let me show you. So I'm using here yellow color. Okay, so I think this part will be visible for you, to you. So total surface area will be, can we add these, this and this, right? So this will be 84 pi plus 112 pi plus this is 18 pi, this is 32 pi, and this will be 7 pi. Now please add it. What will be the result here? So this will be 14,169,296 pi plus 18, and this will be 50 pi, and 50 plus 7 directly we can write a 57 pi. Okay, 57 pi, right? 18 plus 32 is 50 here, and again 7 will be there, so 57 pi, and this will be 296 plus 57 will be 13 will be there. So this will be 3 carry 1, 353 pi. Wow. And the value of pi we can write here 3.14. So 353 pi is 3.14. On putting this value, you will get directly 794.98 approximately. And this can also be written as 795. So this is the answer. I hope you have understood it. This is very easy. So can I move to question number 7, my dear lovely kids? Can we move to question number 7? Okay, so what we can do here, now add 84 pi plus 112. So what will be the result here? So on adding these, you will be getting 253 pi. Check it once here. So here is 7, 9, 17, 19, 4, 253 pi. And on putting the value of pi, 253 into pi is 3.14. You will be getting 794.98 something, and which is approximately equals to 795. So the answer will be 795, and we are finding here area. So the unit will be centimeter square. I hope you have understood it. So this is an important question. I hope you have understood it. Now come to the next question. 795 centimeter. This is the answer here. Okay, so the next question is, a golf ball is spherical. This is case study based question basically, my dear lovely kids. This is case based study, because case based study question also comes in your board examination, which carry 4 marks, right? So this question recently came in the year 2023 of 4 marks. So look at the question. There is a golf ball, and on the golf ball there are almost 300 to 500 dimples. I think you might see the golf ball. This is the golf ball. Why these dimples are there? To accelerate the ball. When you kick the ball using golf stick, the ball goes with very great acceleration. To increase the speed, these kind of dimples are made up of. Okay, golf R. Okay, so all the dimples are obviously hemispherical in shape. In given a golf ball has diameter 4.2 centimeter. Okay, so the diameter of the golf ball itself is this diameter is 4.2 centimeter, but the hemispherical dimples, there are 15 dimples, hemispherical dimples, and the radius of hemispherical dimple is 2 mm. So radius of hemispherical radius of golf ball what happened? Okay, look here, radius of golf ball is what? This is 4.2 centimeter, right? But the radius of each dimple is 2 mm. Radius of each dimple is 2 mm. 2 mm, and 2 mm can also be written as 0.2 centimeter. You all know, to divide, to change the millimeter into centimeter, you can divide that value from 10, right? So by dividing this 2 by 10, we are getting 0.2 centimeter. Now based on the above information, we have to answer these questions. So question number 1 is, find the surface area of one such dimple. Very good. So I am doing here the first question. Okay, the surface area, obviously the dimple is hemispherical in shape, so we have to find the curved surface area, because when we see the ball, right, only dimples, the curved surface area will be observing there. So we have to find the curved surface area, only curved, because the dimple is not covered from the top, only curved surface will be there. So we have to find the curved surface area. So find the surface area of dimple. Surface area of dimple. Okay, so this will be 2 pi r square. So formula will be 2, and pi is what? We know pi 22, we can write here 3.14 directly, and 0.2 square, 0.2 square, because the radius of dimple is here, and the square of 0.2 will be 0.04. Now solve this. What will be the result? This will be 6.28 into 0.04. So this will be, we can solve here, 628 into 4. This will be 2, 3, 11 and 25. I hope this is correct. Yeah, now we can put here 2 digit, 4 digit will be there, so this will be 0.25. So 0.25 centimeter square is the answer. First answer we have solved. Okay, now you can change in millimeter as well. So to change the millimeter into centimeter, we are dividing by 10, and if we change centimeter into millimeter, we have to multiply by 10. So here this is centimeter square, so the 10 square will be 100. So to change the centimeter square into millimeter square, we can multiply this value by 100. So the result will be 25 millimeter square. So both answers are correct. Either you can call this and this, both are correct. So hope you have understood it. Now come to the second question. Second question is, find the volume of the material dug out to make one dimple. Simple. Again, we have to find here the volume of one dimple. Volume of one dimple. Okay. So volume of one dimple will be what? 2 by 3 pi r cube, because the dimple is hemispherical in shape, right? So 2 by 3 pi r cube. Solve this. 2 by 3 pi, we can take directly 3.14 into r cube. R is what? 0.2. 0.2 cube, and the cube of 0.2 will be 0.08. So 2, this will be 6.28 divided by 3 into, this will be 0.08. I hope you have understood. Sorry, 0.08. 0.08. Now solve this. What will be the answer? While multiplying, solve this. So this will be 6 to 8 multiplied by 8, 4, 6, 22 to 48, and this will be 3 digit and 2 digit will be 5 digit, 0.048. Yes. On multiplying 628 by 8, we are getting 416. Okay, so 3 plus 2, 5 will be there, and now multiply, this will be 0.04824 divided by 3. This will be the answer, whatever. Okay, so we are finding in centimeter square. To change in millimeter, we are finding in centimeter cube. To change in millimeter cube, what we have to do here? We have to multiply by, right, 1000. So on multiplying this 1000, so what we'll be getting here? We'll be getting here, this will be here 0.04824. So this will be 04824 and 3 more zeros. But here the point is before 5 digits, so we have to put here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 48.24 divided by 3. So what will be the answer? The answer will be 16.8 millimeter cube. This is the answer. Yeah, I know these questions required so much of calculation, so I'm doing here na, so you have to do also. We cannot run away from the solution calculation. Now the third question, find the total surface area exposed to the surrounding. Total surface area means we have already found out the total surface area, one dimple, but here are how many dimples? 315. So in this question, third, we have to multiply 315 into the total surface area of one dimple, 25. So whatever the answer will be there, you will get in millimeter square. This is the answer, or either you can solve this. So let's move to the next question, number 9. So I'm giving you this question for your homework, my dear lovely kids. This is for your homework question. This is also case study based. Okay, I hope you will do this question and you will give me the answer in comment section. I'll be waiting for your response. Okay, this is case study based. Kindly take the screenshot of this question and please solve this question. Now question number 10, I'll come on question number 10 later. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be giving you one more video of surface area and volume. There are few questions still to be solved, and there are so many number of questions are still there remaining, and those are very important questions. So I'll be solving in the next video. So for now on, thank you so much, and let's meet in the next video. Bye bye, take care all of you.